In this video, I'm going to review the trade alert that we sent for Oracle Options that was part of our Options Trade Alert service here at Stock Market Guides. On my screen here is the page for our 1-month trade alerts. And these are trades that are designed to be held for up to a month. And we have a section here for our active trade alerts, and then we also show trade alerts that have been completed in the last 2 weeks. And these are trades where they've either reached their profit target or where they've reached their time limit and therefore are completed. And you can see down here we have these Oracle options listed. This is one of the trade alerts. And we have these others. And over in this column it shows what was the return of the trade. And so these are all the trade alerts from this 1-month portfolio that have been closed in the last 2 weeks. And you can see the results were solid. Let's see, 5 of the trades out of 7 were winners, and they were all double-digit gains in terms of the return on investment. And the 2 losers were both single-digit losses. And so this was a solid performance, and I did the math over here in a separate spreadsheet, and the average return of these was 13.3% over this period. And that's solid. If you can be making a 13.3% return on an investment that's held for 1 month, well, if you annualize that out over 12 months, that's more than 150%. Now, not every month or 2-week period is going to look like this. There will be times where there are more losses or the losses are heavier. But what we do, of course, here at Stock Market Guides is we try to put the odds in your favor. We use intelligence, specifically statistical research, to try to identify trade setups that have a track record of success. And so by doing that, our goal is to help you put the odds in your favor to make profits over time. It won't always be, it's not a direct path to wealth. There will be twists and turns in the roads, and that's how it is with anything. Even when the odds are in your favor, it doesn't mean every single trade is going to be a winner. But you can see the power here, the power potential by the results of these particular trades. So let's look specifically at the Oracle trade alert here. So we can see here that the trade was posted on September the 18th at the opening bell, 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. And it shows here like what was the actual trading strategy, what was the setup itself, the trade setup that caused this. And our proprietary scanner is kind of constantly looking for trade setups that we've defined. And so if you want to learn more about what is the actual trade setup, you can click this. For subscribers can click this to learn more about it. And this shows what is the backtest performance according to our research of this trade setup for Oracle options. So in other words, how many times has this trade setup occurred in the past? And how did it perform according to our backtest research? So this is the all the information about the trade itself. Now let's go look at a chart to see how it performed. So again, September the 18th is the day that we posted the trade alert. And this right here, this is, here we go, September 18th. So it's right here at the opening bell. And you can see that, kind of big picture here, and keep in mind this is a daily chart where each price bar represents 1 day of price activity. Big picture, the price just went sideways. And then it made a run. And that ended up being a nice trade outcome, of course, because it ended up hitting our profit target. And it hit it, let's see, it hit it just today, the day that I'm filming this. So today, somewhere in this price bar, it reached the price target that we published. And if you look at it, in retrospect, this looks like a nice breakout trade setup. This is kind of what, for people who study chart patterns, this is kind of like the prototypical breakout look. And it's right in the midst of a breakout right now. And we captured it. And we sent the alert here. You can see initially the underlying stock here for Oracle wasn't really going our way. But patience could have paid off in this case. And what we do is when we post a trade alert, we just give you the exact trading rules to follow if you want to follow in lockstep with our back-tested trading approach. And so that way you don't have to wonder, like, you can see this particular day the price went down initially. And so the position took heat. The option position would have gone down in value on this first day. But rather than wondering, oh, what should I do? People who followed along could simply stick to the plan that's laid out in the trade alert. Now, of course, you have full control over how you manage your trade. And if you want to exit the trade at any time, that's completely up to you, and we support you all the way. But if you followed the trade, at least you knew from us exactly how you could go about managing your trade. And in this case, just sticking to the plan would have led to you catching this ride up right here. So that is how the Oracle option trade alert performed. These trade alerts in the 1 month portfolio, they're a little more, they're higher priced. They're for people who are looking to hold a position for a chunk of time. We do have lower priced trade alerts in our 1 week trade portfolio. And I'll show you where those are on our website. They're right here. And you can see that the prices of these option contracts are lower. And we also have another module on our website where you can go in and use filters to find trade setups that have a back-tested edge that are even lower prices if you want. So there's a lot of flexibility here. In our 1 week and our 1 month trade portfolios, we kind of just lay everything out for you to make it really easy to follow along. But if you want the flexibility to fine-tune things to meet a particular contract price criteria or really any other criteria in terms of which stocks you're interested in or options or which what sort of performance historically you want to look for in a trade setup, we provide that as well. So there you have it. If you have any questions about our service here at Stock Market Guides or just any questions in general about the market or trading, you can contact us anytime. Our email address is support@stockmarketguides.com.